You've asked me, we are doing all things around infrastructure. What are we doing for farmers? Two things, fish farmers, two things. Kabonyo, where we are investing R1 billion, is going to give farmers, fish farmers, very good quality fingerlings at a subsidized price. Is that correct, PS? Yeah? So that is what we are doing for farmers, number one. Number two, we also are working on a grant of 450 million shillings, targeting fish farmers, the BMUs and all the people in that ecosystem, to support them. The same, you've just asked about the grant. So we have a grant facility that the ministry is running, and my minister for blue economy will be in this region, I think, in the next week or two. I think he was here already. And we are having a conversation with the fish farmers on how they are going to access this grant. So those are the two things we are doing for fish farmers. Fingerlings, and also making sure that we organize some grant for them to be able to support their fish farming activities. On what you said, you know, I had a difficulty initially. When we made subsidized fertilizer available, there were brokers in some of the sugar companies. I'm sure if you've been there long enough, you will know. They actually refused sugarcane farmers to access subsidized fertilizer from government. I'm very happy that we are beyond that challenge. And as you say, this year, we have really made progress in matters cane farming. The subsidized fertilizer and rains have given us additional production. We are not yet at the production where we can stop all the imports, but at least we've slowed down on the imports of sugar into Kenya. And the prices have also come down significantly because we can produce more. But you have made a solid point around what are we doing about surplus. Surplus is a very positive problem. I was actually, I met the chair of the rice farmers in Kuja, and he told me this, exactly the same thing. What are we doing to make sure that the rice farmers, who I am told in just that irrigation program in Kuja, they have 800 tons that has been in their stores for the last 6 months. I instructed National Cereals and Produce Board to buy that rice and give it to our special programs for distribution to citizens who are under our ASAL and arid and semi-arid program, where we are supplying food to Kenyans around Kenya. So what we are doing, to answer your question directly, we are connecting the government program that has about 1 million Kenyans that we are giving food in different parts of the country. We are connecting that purchase to farmers so that farmers have a direct market. Because if we do not have a market for farmers, then we will end up with a problem. We will discourage farmers from producing. So I gave assurance to the farmers in Kuja, as I give assurance to others, that we are going to make sure that there is a market infrastructure program that will support farmers so that as they produce, they don't go into losses. On what you have said about cane testing, the cane testing units, it is true. We agreed that we must pay farmers on sugar content, not on the weight of everything that they carry to the place. But you know that there are characters who have gone to court. They've stalled that process for a very long time. But in the new program that we are rolling out, the one again that is in court, I don't know, we have a problem in court. When we unlock it from court, we will make sure that this time program, when we have a leasing program, we will make sure that we capture all the elements so that it becomes much more easy for us to implement payment on sugar content as opposed to just the weight of the sugar you have carried to the milling company.